Looking for a private getaway with family or friends, or even a place to host a private event? Why not consider renting out a property such as this one? Inspired? Well, this is just a small sample of the type of villas that you can find right here in the US. In this video, I'm going to be showing you where you can search and book these type of villas, the services they can offer you, and also answer some frequently asked questions that you might have if you're considering booking this type of luxury villa. But before we go on, let me introduce myself. My name is Ben Tennis. I own and run my own travel agency, and I provide travel information and resources and videos such as this one to help you plan your next vacation. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So as you might have guessed, the opening video that I showed is of a luxury villa in Orlando, Florida called the Allure. Now the one thing you might have noticed right off the bat, or the one thing I want to emphasize here, is the amount of privacy you get with a luxury villa, as opposed to a luxury hotel. Now both provide the same services and amenities, maybe more so in a private villa. But that's the difference, is privacy for a luxury villa. Now you might be thinking that a private villa might be more expensive, and I'm going to show you a little bit later in this video how that might not be the case. It actually could save you some money, and in the meantime, give you that privacy that you've been looking for. So where can you find these type of luxury villas to rent and to book? Well, look no further than my own website. That's right, I partner with a supplier who rents these kind of villas out called Villas of Distinction. So the one thing that makes them different than like an Airbnb or a Vrbo is that each listed property that you see has been personally inspected. So you can rest assured that what you're getting is of the highest quality. So question of the day for you, have you ever booked a vacation rental that was not as advertised, meaning it was of lesser quality than you expected? I know I have, and just to share a quick personal story, my wife found an Airbnb property that we thought was a standalone property right on the beach, and from the pictures it looked like a little bit outdated, but we were okay with that. So we get to the cottage and we quickly realized it was not a standalone property. It was actually a duplex with a shared wall with someone who rented out the other side. And we got inside and it was outdated as we expected, but when we looked around, there was holes into the walls, like at the bottom of the walls, and we had no idea what kind of animal or creature would crawl out of there. And then we ended up finding out our bed was actually being held up by cinder blocks. Kid you not, cinder blocks holding up the bed. And then the room my daughter was going to be in had no air conditioner unit. They all had the portable in the window air conditioners, and she didn't have one. So it was super hot, and none of the windows had screens in them, so you couldn't open it up. I know I wanted to hear the ocean at night, and I couldn't do that because there was no screen. I didn't want bugs flying in, and who knows what else. And on top of that, when we went out to the beach, there was broken glass all over the back patio. We stuck it out, we hung in there, but it was a horrible experience, and thus how I became a travel agent. to prevent accidents like this from ever happening again. And that's why I'm here, to prevent accidents, or the same accidents from happening to you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward and show you what it actually looks like on my website. So here we are on my main website, and I'm just going to show you how to get to the place where you can search for luxury villas from here in case you happen to be on my main website. So if you look towards the top, you'll see a number of different tabs. And if you look to the right of those tabs, the second to the end is called luxury. If you click on luxury, you'll see the drop down option for villas. And that will get you to this page here. And of course, I'll link this exact web page in the video description, so be sure to check that out and have fun looking through the different villas that are around. And you can find my contact information there in the top right corner, so if you have interest in any of the villas that you find on this website, feel free to reach out to me. Right below in the top middle there, you can see some drop down options, and then right in the middle of the page you can actually type in where you like to go, if you have the exact dates and the number of guests, and that'll help narrow down your search as well. So there is definitely a wide range of price ranges that you'll see on these villas when you're searching for them. So you can find a cabin in Tennessee that goes for $200 or $300 a night that overlooks the Smoky Mountains, or you can look at something more extravagant like a villa in Turks and Caicos that go for thousands of dollars a night. So there is a price point for everybody. It just depends what you're looking for. So I just want to highlight a couple search options here. If you look towards the top middle there, the drop down for destinations, you can see there's a wide range of options that you could choose from all around the world that you might be interested in. So if you go over to the next tab over called Villa Collections, you could actually break it down by category, either sports, lifestyles, events, or unique. And I'll just highlight one thing here, which is events. So you may be thinking that, maybe a private getaway with family or friends, but you could also have, if you own a business, you can have a corporate retreat in one of these villas, and you can even host a wedding in one of these villas. We can get you in touch with wedding planners that are familiar with the location and the villa that you're looking at, and they can help you plan a private, beautiful wedding for you. Now I'm just going to highlight some of the service options that you can get if you book one of these villas. Some of the services are included in the price, and some of them are additional costs. So if we look at the Allure, which is the villa that we saw at the beginning of this video, you can see staff and services, pool cleaning is included. But then there are services that you can get at an additional cost, one being daily housekeeping, and you can have groceries delivered to your villa before you even arrive there, which is a great benefit and time savings. You can add cribs, high chairs. As I said before, you can host weddings at some of these villas like this one. And childcare is provided, and you can even have a private chef. And some of the other ones I've seen, you can have a private driver or chauffeur. You have butler service and many more options. So I'll discuss a little bit here in the next section, when we go over the frequently asked questions, give a little more detail about these type of services. And if you happen to find a villa that you are interested in booking, you can fill out this form here. That's my number right there if you rather call me. But you can fill out that form, send it in, it'll go right to me, and then I will give you a call back, and we can discuss more about the villa that you're interested in. So I'll leave it at that. You can certainly have fun looking through all these different villas on your own. There's like I said before, there are some amazing villas out there, and we'll just jump here to the next section, which is frequently asked questions. So question number 1, are the rates per person or for the entire villa? The rates are for the entire villa. However, parties, weddings, or large gatherings require written permission, and villas may not be occupied by more guests than specified in the rental agreement. So question number 2, do you have to pay full rent if you book a home with more bedrooms than you need? Not necessarily. Many villas can be rented at a reduced rate when you do not use all the bedrooms, and this will be noted on the villa rate listings on the website. Question number 3, if you do not book all the rooms, can someone else book the unused rooms and share the home with you? Absolutely not. You are renting the entire villa, and you never have to share a villa with anyone other than those in your party. Question 4. Aren't villas more expensive than a hotel? Well, as you explore the villas that are on the website, you'll see that many villas are often much less than prices at hotels of the same quality standard. When you factor in all the benefits and amenities of a private villa, you'll quickly realize that villas offer a superb value. For example, if you were to book 3 rooms at a high-end luxury hotel, it may run you close to $700 per night per room, or totaling over $2,000 a night. On the other hand, you could book a 1-3-bedroom luxury villa with the same amenities and services, and it could cost you about $900 a night. That's a savings of over $1,000 a night. Question number 5. Do all of the villas include staff personnel? This varies from destination to destination. If you're looking for cook service, Barbados, Jamaica, and St. Lucia have homes staffed with cooks. Cook service can be arranged at an additional cost at most of the other destinations. Maid service is included in most destinations, but you'll need to confirm the frequency of this service with whoever you're booking with. Question number 6. What is the deposit and cancellation policy? For most places, the following standard practices apply. A 50% deposit is required within 3 days to hold a reservation. Reservations are not considered firm until the deposit and rental agreement form are received. A confirmation letter is then sent to you upon receipt of the deposit. The balance of your payment is due 90 days prior to your arrival date. In general, for written cancellations received outside the 90 days of arrival, 35% of the gross rental price is retained. For cancellations inside the 90 days of arrival, the entire deposit is forfeited. Please note that all holiday bookings are 100% non-refundable. Also, please be sure to check on deposit and cancellation policies for your specific villa, as payment and cancellation terms may vary. And finally, on to the last question, question number 7. Do I need to purchase travel protection? And I would say, unless you're willing to lose out on the cost of the trip, I would highly recommend you get travel protection. Even the best planned trips can get blown off course by unexpected circumstances. Maybe you get a broken leg at the last minute, you get sick, there's an unexpected hurricane or an unexpected death in the family, and getting travel protection would cover you for all those reasons I just mentioned. And if you haven't seen my video on travel insurance, I would highly recommend you look at it, and it'll give you more information about what things it covers, what it doesn't cover. So I'll link that video in the description, and also it'll show up at the end of this video, so go ahead and take a look at that. And just to add on to that, I do offer travel protection, which can be added on to any villa booking rental. So if you have any additional questions about anything I covered or left out, and you still have questions about, feel free to reach out to me either in the comment section of this video, or you can find my contact information on my website, or you can also find me on Instagram or Facebook. So I hope you found value in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.